Hi everyone, hello, how are you all doing? It's the Youth Perspective program and it's me here, Racheal, with Owen. I'm going to give him an opportunity to say hello to you, but how are you doing? We believe you are just fine. How is everything taking you, work and home? We believe everything is just doing okay in this time where COVID has hit all over. Communities are being asked to stay home. Things have changed here and there, but we believe that by God's grace you are doing fine. On the contrary, thank you so much for keeping it locked here. U4Com Radio Uganda, we really appreciate to our subscribers, those that keep on following us, viewing us, enjoying our programs. We are sending our sincere appreciation to you, and all we can say is thank you so very much. Before we can kickstart, let me just give an opportunity to the gentleman in the house, and that is Owen, to say hello to you people.
Hi, our viewers. As usual, we are back. The Youth Perspective, Nabala Owen, as usual, and it's time of asking questions because of the pandemic. But us as Youth Perspective and Youth for Charity Missions International plus U4Com Radio, we just ask you to keep following the precaution that you have to do, such that you keep on and protect yourself during this time.
Yeah, thank you so much, Owen. We hope that you are doing just fine.
Yes.
That is great. That is amazing. Before we can start into the program, it's the Youth Perspective where we get to hear the voices. And today we are going to hear the voice of a teenager. We are going to expound on that. We have an interesting topic at hand. And before we can get started, we want to remind you of our campaign, Advocating for Safe Periods. And this time round, we are having the next phase of it. And we are taking such a campaign. We are going out to give out sanitary kits, and we are giving out foodstuffs as well to the people in Kamuli district, and that is in Namisambia. Please, we call upon our dear viewers, our subscribers, to come and join hands with us as we take aid to the people that are vulnerable, people that are in the rural areas of the eastern part of Uganda. Please join together with us in prayer and financially. It is all welcome. Remember, when we are serving this, we are doing it to God, and with time he blesses us and he increases us. You can follow us by the use of our social media handles to get to know more about it. So yes, that is it. The campaign is ongoing. You can please join in. We are running a campaign. We have a link for the on GoFundMe. You can make use of that and donate something to put smiles on the faces of those that are vulnerable. To get back to the program, today we are going to be talking about the essence of living a purposeful life. And today this is a strong topic that we have in the house, and I'm so blessed to be with a gentleman. He's going to be airing out his views. He's going to be speaking with us. Remember, our program is not only rated for teenagers, it goes beyond. As a youth, it can work out for you. As an adult, it can still work out for you as well. And today we are speaking purpose. Purpose is something that you live for, to have a reason for your existence. As a teenager, you must have a reason. You must attach your life to something in order to say my life is purposeful, in order to make sure your life has purpose. Because without purpose, you are off. As a teenager, as an adult, as a youth, a lady, a gentleman, without purpose, at Youth for Charity Mission, we've got a purpose. And that is why we are reaching out. That is why we are creating awareness. That is why we are sensitizing people. That is why we are helping girls. We are mentoring people day in, day out. That is why we are even here bringing to you the talk show. We have the gospel that is always preached here. We have got a purpose and we are following it. So as the program goes on, you're going to get to know what is purpose like. What does it mean to have a purpose? And how do I have a purpose in life? So straight away with Owen, what is living a purpose life to you? What are the things that I must do that show that I really have a purposeful life? Oh, I have got purpose in my life.
As well, you have said U4Com, Youth for Charity Missions, has a purpose of serving, outreaching for the people in need, and sensitizing for the girls to be put ahead in the front line. As per now, the equalities have been going. The viewers that watch us. Now, purpose is something simple but it is very hard for some of the people to
Yeah.
add a purpose to
Their lives. That's true.
and themselves. Purpose is just a reason for your existence.
Yeah.
Which purpose do you serve in life?
Yeah.
What do you give as an example?
Yeah.
Which purpose are you doing? What is the use for your existence to the people around you and yourself and
Yeah.
your life? Purpose, briefly, it is having a reason of your existence in life, having a meaning of life.
Yeah.
My friends that are right here on Ufocom Radio, just I want to remind you that you should have a purpose in everything in your work. And having purpose will not just come onto you or wherever you are in your angles.
Yeah.
It is just mentoring yourself, speaking to yourself, and self-driven. To talk to yourself,
Yeah.
to encourage yourself. And first of the thing, the points, the notes that you have to have a purpose in life.
Yeah.
One is objectives and aims of why you should be purposeful. The aims that you need after having a purpose. If Youth for Charity Missions have objectives and aims, my fellow teenager and the youth out there
Yeah.
have a purpose in the community, then there is an aim for that purpose.
So you mean if you have a purpose, you must as well have an objective or an aim?
Exactly.
Okay.
An aim and a positive. Because if you are purposeful,
Yeah.
there is a positive. Now there is a positive objective
Yeah.
and aim.
Yes.
Slightly we'll go back to education. You could look at the schemes. There is what they call multi-purpose river projects. The river name, it serves many purposes: irrigation, hydroelectricity, and so much.
Yeah.
So it is purposeful. Purpose is not just a word to speak and easy to follow, but you have to focus, aims, and a dream. If you have a purpose, then you have a dream. A leader, a youth, you have a purpose in your discussion group, then you have to have a dream. Why are you setting up this aim? What
Yeah.
are you aiming at? And what do you want it to come out of the aims that you have? That is a dream. Another thing is passion.
Yeah.
Being passionate to what you are looking at. All the things, if you look at them, then that is just a startup. It is at the start of being purposeful,
Purposeful.
to life, to the community where you are. And when you are purposeful, there are many importances as we are going to air out to you.
Okay, so before we can jump into the importances of being purposeful, just to get from what Owen has said, he has spoken about three things. You said that in order for me to know whether my life is purposeful or not, these are the things I'm supposed to know. So you said I must have a dream. You mentioned a dream. I must have a dream. A dream is what you want to be tomorrow. What you want to be. You want to be president. You want to be member of parliament. You want to be an accountant. You must have a dream for you to know that you have a purpose. So as a youth out there, as a teenager out there, we as the people that come from the Youth Perspective program, we are urging you to tie your life to a dream. Have something that you want to be tomorrow. People confuse a dream and passion so much. Owen also mentioned passion. You said I must have a dream and I must have passion. Passion is something that you love to do.
Yes.
You love to do charity, Youth for Charity Missions. We do charity and beyond. You love to play football, but your dream is to be a footballer, but your passion here is what you love to do time and again, and you're not getting tired at it. Then you also mentioned the other one. What was it, the first one that you said?
It was
Objectives. So you Thank you. So you must also have objectives or aims. You want to be this, to be the most intelligent boy in class or school, to score the highest grades this term. Your aims, you must have an aim in life. This does not only go out to people that are going to school. In your life, in your circles, you must have an aim. You must have objectives. You must have a dream. You must have passion. It helps you go through life. And if you don't have them, just know you're not having a purpose in life. You don't have a reason to your existence, because we said that is what purpose is. So we are calling upon everyone to have a purpose, to have a dream. And to have it is different, is one thing. To follow is also another thing. So just to get back to you, Owen, we hope you have a dream. We hope you have passion and you have objectives in your life.
Yes.
Have they been helpful to you?
Yeah.
That is amazing. So let us go into the importances. Let's get to know what is the importance of having a purpose. You might be there and you're wondering, what is it that we are talking about today? Today we are talking about living a purposeful life, or having purpose in life. And we have mentioned the things that help you know whether you are on course or not on course. So please share with us the importances of having a purpose in your life. Remember, when we say purpose, we mean dream, we mean passion, aims and objectives, things that you follow as a teenager. Yes, please.
If you have the aims and the objective, the advantages in aims and objectives, there is determination. You are determining, looking at something, the aim that you have set for yourself. But if it is looking for this election that is coming in for the politician, what do you have to do to attract the people to elect you, to put you to the post that you have stand for? Determination helps you satisfy your objectives and aims, which you are looking ahead to perform, to come out with what you want to see. As I've said, the aims, the first steps of purpose. Another thing is self-driven. If you have a dream, you have a passion, you have objectives or aims, there is self-driven. You don't need anyone to tell you that now you should go and do the campaign. Now you should go do charity.
You should go read your books.
You should go read your books. You have an aim. The aim is to serve people. The aim is to make people happy. The aim is to be the best. You have to be self-driven. If it is reading books, then it is reading books. If it is for charity, there is fundraising, there is sensitization, there are many things that you need to do. That you may come up with what you have planned.
And you do them on your own without having someone to pressure you and remind you.
That is self-driven.
Yes.
You have to drive yourself in every corner. You have to be there. Even balancing your time. Because if you are determined, you have an objective, a reason as to why, then there would no be time wasting. You know that this is being done at this time. It gives you even responsibility.
That's good.
I've been talking about responsibility. Those that have been listening to us and viewing us, it gives you responsibility. These are some of the things that you need to add to yourself, which will bring out responsibility, confidence, and many other things. But we are looking at purpose. Another thing is being relevant. Those are the things that come out to the first steps of being a purposeful person. Purposeful human in the environment, wherever you are, in the church, in the ministry. You have an aim that I will praise God until people shall get healed.
I thought until he comes back.
People shall get healed.
Yes.
Then that is your aim. You want to see people come, give testimony. You believe in yourself. So 3 things. Relevant, self-driven, and determination. That you need.
That's interesting. Actually, I believe Owen and I have got purposeful lives because we are relevant, we are important. Today we are here. We are reaching out to people, we are mentoring people, we are speaking to hearts and souls. So when you have got purpose in your life, you are a relevant person. You help in your community. You help people that I need. You are always there, a shoulder for people to lean on. Even as a teenager, you must have a purpose in your life for whatever you want to be. Let's talk about having a dream, because we said that you have a dream of where you want to be tomorrow, be it an occupation, whatever it is, you have a dream. This helps you to be self-driven. When you have a dream in your life, you just don't go anyhow. You just don't involve yourself in peer groups. You just don't go anyhow in the way. You know you are focused. You are determined on what you want. If it's education, you know you have to wake up in the morning and read your books. Yes. If it's at home, you know I have got to do this and I have to do this. If it's out of home and you're not a teenager, still as a person that is, let me say you are above 18 years, you know I need a purpose. I need to say I want to be here tomorrow. I need my future to be bright. So you must work hard towards it. And it helps you to be determined. Please, the people that are tuned in right now, get a purpose. You're wondering, how do I get a purpose? We are going to discuss all of that. How do I attach my life to a dream? How do I live a purposeful life? A life that inspires others, a life that is essential. How do I keep relevant? All of that we have to bear in the mind. Remember, we are talking about living a purposeful life. And those that have just tuned in, it's the Youth Perspective program, and it's Yifocom Radio Uganda. We believe you're all doing fine. Today we are talking about purpose in life. How do you live a purposeful life? Or how do you know that you are living one as a teenager, as a person that is tuned in? So we have actually looked at the importances of having purpose or tying your life to a purpose. So, when people are wondering, how do I find a purpose in my life? How do I get to know? Please share with them some of the reasons or some of the tips that can help someone that is tuned in to know that this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. Please.
In the Bible, there is a man called John. John was sent by God before Jesus, the son of Zachariah, the priest.
Yeah.
So John had a purpose in life. He knew what to do before Jesus starts the ministry. John didn't waste time for the time that he had before he was taken to the prison by King Herod. But in the purpose, he knew what to do at the right time.
Yeah.
Because he never wasted time. If it was baptizing people, it was at the right time. And he prepared. He finished all things, then he was arrested. But that is having purpose.
Yeah.
It adds to you importance.
Yeah.
Which is irrelevant. So we talk about the disadvantage. You know, there are some of our friends, teenagers, youth, and other people that are above the teenage age, the age brackets of teenagers.
Yeah.
That living a purposeful life is still disturbing them.
Yeah.
They haven't focused on how to live a purposeful life.
Yes, which has brought about some of the negative things that we are going to be talking about.
Yes.
But just before we can talk about the impact of not having purpose, let's just first help our listeners to understand, how do I find purpose in life? How do I attach my life to a dream, to a passion? How do I make my way around being purposeful? That is what I want the people to first understand, because maybe you're tuned in right now and you're living a purposeful life, but you don't know that you actually are. Or you are doing things that you're doing, carrying on, but you don't know whether that is what it means to have purpose or it's not it. That's why we are here. So let's just first talk about, how do you find purpose in your life? Remember, purpose is important, a reason for your existence. And we said you must have a dream as a person that is tuned in. Have a dream of what you want to be tomorrow, where you want to be. Have passion, things that you love to do, because it's from passion that sometimes you get a dream, the things that you love to do. Like I said, I had talked about ASIA, Youth for Charity Missions. We do charities. That is one of our passion. And this has helped us to serve. It has actually broadened our dream to where we want to be tomorrow. So all these things are important. As a teenager, as a mother, as a father, you must make sure you're living a purposeful life. You must have aims and objectives. They help you to be determined, focused, and self-driven. So how do I know, or what are those things that I must do to make sure I have purpose in life?
Starting with your friend, our listeners and viewers. You have seen many of our friends starting this journey of being purposeful in life and have failed. Some have broken their rules and the regulations that regulate them. But the points that you need, because remember you have the aims as to why you need to live a purposeful life. One thing is to find your strength and know your weakness. Finding strength and knowing your weakness is what do you have, what you don't have to do, which makes you go away from this journey.
That's good.
Being a purposeful person. Know your weaknesses. Know that this brings me off the purposeful journey. This makes me go ahead.
That's the strength.
The strength. Which strength do you have to do? Prayer. Prayer takes you ahead. And that is another objective.
So you must pray. Prayers are important. They help you find a purpose in life.
You are praying. You are not wasting time. We have said self-driven. We have said determination, and many others. So those are helping you stay safe, to be purposeful. If it is charity, you focus not, it wasn't the way it is now. But it is prayer. Prayer of people over there. Prayer of people here. That's why it is here right now.
Thank you for praying for us.
Prayer, determination, thinking ahead each and every time, not stopping on what you are just seeing. Find strength. If you have achieved anything, any degree, then look ahead. To which angle should I go to achieve this, to get this? Fight to the things, and that gives you, and the objectives that gives you strength to go ahead and to keep on encouraging yourself, determined. So those are some of the objectives that you can look at, the outlines that have aired out that you can look at, but mostly it is prayer that can help us, because we are not too wise and we cannot control ourselves at all times. But prayer, if you say that this, I refuse it, and to follow it, the Holy Spirit will be telling you repeatedly,
will be guiding
that one, it is no longer, or doesn't belong to you. So that is how people that are successful, that are purposeful, that you are seeing in your community, in the environment, that are useful to the community, have gone through. For those that have gone through these measures that we are telling you.
So you are saying that for me to find purpose, I must be prayerful, I must pray to God. Just to add on to what you said, you also need to check the people that you have that surround you. look at your peers, look at your friends. This also helps you to live either a purposeful life or not. If you are a person that is on course, but of course the people that you are associating with, your friends, your peers, they are taking you off. Trust me, at the end of the day, you will drop your purpose. You will not have an aim in life. Your objectives will, at the end of the day, go straight down. So you must check your circles of friends. This also helps to determine your purpose. It helps you know your purpose, whether you are on the right course, because you know there are friends that are there that will be almost like stumbling us. They are taking us off the right path. And then there are those ones who help us. They will help us be determined. They will help us inspire us. They will help us in various ways. So you must make sure you look at your circle of friends. It helps you determine as well.
A weakness, as I've said.
Yeah.
So avoid your weaknesses, my friend. You should avoid the weaknesses.
So they fall under the weaknesses, because you said, how do I get to know that I have purpose? By knowing my strength and weakness. So you know your weakness and you're like peers.
Yeah, peers.
Bad peer groups.
Our weaknesses.
Yeah.
What are they telling you? Don't do this. It is a waste of time reading books.
Yeah.
It is better we go play football. No. Manage your time.
Yeah.
If football will last there for 1 hour, then you can read books for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes. Because work without play
makes Owen a dull boy. Okay, that's interesting. That is good. You also mentioned time. Time also helps you find purpose, by the way, in life. Yes. Time, talent. That's why we are talking. We talked about passion. As a person that is tuned in, make sure you have a passion, things that you love to do, because in the long run, your dream can come from your passion, what you love to do. So dedicate time to your talent. Try out different things. It will help you. Bottom line, find something that you want to be tomorrow. Dedicate your time. It will help you find purpose. Pray. That will help you find purpose. Amongst many other things that we have not even talked about. But as we go on, we'll be hinting them one by one. So, of course, Owen, we have been looking at the importance of purpose. You told us that you have a purpose. And this is important. That is so, so nice. We appreciate you for saying that. So they are things that young people go through simply because they do not have a purpose. Actually, purpose should be taught from primary. You should get to school when you already know, I want to be this, I have my dream, and I have my objectives. Objectives, you can name them principles. You can call them principles, because you need principles. In the previous talk shows that we had, we were talking about the importance of principles. It was not really like a theme, but we said as a girl or as a boy, you need principles, things to follow and things not to follow. If you say, I need this, and in your principles you have, I do not need a boyfriend, there is no way. There is actually no way in the world that you're going to follow. But if you have a principle and you follow it, if you have a principle and you follow it, then of course things will be well for you. Like I said, setting a dream is different and following it is also different. But prayer helps us to maintain, to stick to it also. There are young people who have gone off. There are things like things that we hear about drug abuse. We hear things to do with young people involving in pornography. We hear things that are really absurd. Habits, smoking, alcoholism. This is because some of them do not have a purpose. They do not have ambitions in life. They do not have things that they look up to. They don't have objectives that I want to be this and I want to do this. We challenge you all that are tuned in right now. Before school starts, get a book, write down your objectives and say, my objective number 1 is to be the best in school this term, to score high grades, to do this. Write down all of your objectives and walk just next to them. Make sure you are achieving them. That will help you. It will help you be determined. It will help you be self-driven. But if at all you do not have purpose, there are things that happen. Please let us know about the disadvantages of not living a purposeful life.
Those that do not have a purpose in life,
yeah,
you have listed some of the scenarios that they fall into.
Yeah.
Could we say that they are failures? Because there is failure in everything you are doing. You don't have purposeful uses that you are serving to the people around you, because it is you to change the people around you. Even these peers, it is you to change them as to serve a purpose, because there is being exemplary to them. But this man is somehow unique in how it does the work. So they have their way of changing and looking at you, being their role model. But for those that do not have purpose in life, I tell you that they are failures.
Yeah.
They do not manage their time.
Yeah.
They do not only those that haven't set up the measures for being purposeful,
Yeah.
but even that the people that set up these measures and fail to follow them, and the measures fail to regulate them.
Yeah.
So you become a failure to your decisions, to yourself.
And who wants to fail? It's bad to fail.
It's bad. And if you have failed, you are a failure, not only you will not see it, but the people around you will see it. If you know it by chance, because the people will show you the signs.
So you mean sometimes it is hard to know that I'm a failure?
Yeah.
I can live my life when I've failed and I don't know?
And you don't know.
Okay.
But if the people show you, and if you have, there is always time, the right thing at the right time to change. But if you do not, and the people show you the signs that I cannot work with this because can't be trusted, that will bring us a stress, depression to yourself, to your mind.
Yeah.
This one doesn't trust me. Why? Why am I? Why? Every time, you keep on asking yourself and keeping on wasting time each and every time and again, wasting time, thinking, wandering here and there, asking yourself. Time wastage, under stress.
Yeah.
You are failing to keep on thinking of what you want to do ahead you, to do in the next minutes. You are not self-driven. You have failed. People have not trusted you. You are stressed. You are time waste. You are wasting time. Then you don't have any potency.
Yeah.
You have talked and aired out being relevant to the people around you. So I go back to the measures that I use. We go to determination and being relevant, keeping our measures and following them to regulate ourselves, that we can have a purpose and how to maintain it in and within us.
So a young person that is tuned in there, you just need a purpose in life. If you have a purpose, it will help you so much. Don't just wake up in the morning and go to school. Have your aims written down somewhere. Know your dream. This is what I want to be, and stick to it. There was a time back then you would ask someone as they are going to school. You could ask someone, what do you want to be in future? Then they gladly tell you, a doctor. But as the term proceeds on, mid-term there, you ask them, what do you want to be? They'll tell you, a teacher. Then by the end of the term, or when they are done with about 3 years in school, you ask them, what do you want to be? It is totally different. Someone will now say a businessman. I'm not saying businessmen and women are not important, no. Because you don't have something set, you are so flexible. Today you want to be a banker, tomorrow you want to be a lawyer, the next day you want to try. How will you concentrate? Because if you know your strength and weakness, I want to be an accountant. Then I'm supposed to be good in mathematics. You dedicate your time, you're always figuring out and calculating things that will help you. But you are saying you want to be a banker, you want to be a businesswoman, you want to be a baker. So have a purpose. Attach your life to a purpose, something that will help you focus. Even when you fail or when you have a challenge, you'll still get back and follow it as a young person. But if you are just there, you're hit by the wind, you go any side, that will affect you. You're not determined, simple. So we are calling upon everyone out there, please have a purpose in life. How do you know? Do you have a dream? Do you have a passion? Have aims. Write them down, like we said. We challenge everyone, most especially students. Write down your aims for the term. If schools are to open soon or even not soon, make sure you at least have written objectives to become this, to do this and to do this. This helps you. Once you have something you get to follow it. Okay, just before we can close, I'm going to give Owen the opportunity to say something as well before we close our program for today. It has been the youth perspective, and just a quick reminder, we are running a campaign and we are taking aid to Kamuli in Namisambia. So please be a part of us. Be a part of us in prayer, financially, in any way you can support us. It is all welcome as we take sanitary kits, as we take food to the list of people that are vulnerable. Thank you so much for following us, for subscribing, and for enjoying the program. Until next time, please, Owen, say something to our viewers.
First of all, please allow me clap for yourself. Everyone who is listening and viewing, clap for yourself.
Okay.
You have been so good. Nabala Owen from Youth for Charity Missions International.
Yeah.
And it has been the youth perspective, the reminder for the Kamuli mission.
Yeah.
As I've said, charity, we have determined for the people we are taking charity to these people. So
yeah.
we call you to stand with us. I hope that you have picked something,
yeah.
the measures of being purposeful
in life.
Yeah. And next time we meet.
All right.
Love you.
Okay, thank you so much, our followers and viewers, and Owen, thank you so much for being in the house and for speaking to us.
Welcome.
God bless you all. Bye.